Hey guys, John Stevens here again at Working Man Success. And if you're looking to build a great career, work your way up the ladder of success, create the best life you possibly can for you and your family, I think you'll get huge benefit out of these videos that I put on here. This channel, I'm trying to build a community of high standard guys that will share what they've learned through life and give the younger generation a chance and the information they need to work their way up the ladder of success. When we talk about the ideals, concepts, attitudes, all that kind of stuff, that which you can approach your work with and your life with to work up the ladder of success and build the best life you possibly can for you and your family. And today, guys, if you can get this concept down, it's absolutely gold. And it's a little weird. It's something that nobody talks about, nobody thinks about, but it's absolutely really gold. And if you want to work your way up the ladder of success and strive to be in the next position and then get the next position and work your way up, in order to do that, you have to be inspiring to be the best person in the position you're in. And that's really hard. Maybe that's really overwhelming to think about, is how can I be number one? And I'm going to tell you I'm going to give you a concept today that's going to make it really easy for you to be number one. And it's kind of a strange concept, but I think if you think about it, it'll really make sense. So these guys on every job that has a bad reputation. They're kind of like they're always in kind of some kind of mischief. They show up at the last minute every day. If they show up, they have a tendency to miss work unplanned, and they're usually going to the bathroom when it really gets time to go to work. They go to the bathroom, they spend 30 minutes in the bathroom. They're always performing at a lower level. They walk around with their shoulders slumped, and the weight of the world is on their shoulders all the time. And people just do not enjoy being around these people, right? These people. They're in every single group of guys in the working world. Any line of work, if you've worked any amount of time anywhere, then you know who I'm talking about. And they're everywhere. And these people would be the type of people that you would consider to be the worst employees. All right, so how does that help you become the best employee? Watch them and figure out exactly the way they do everything, the way they show up for work. Do they have a great attendance or not? They probably don't. They probably have a shitty attendance. They show up at the last minute. They're really slow getting started at work. It takes them a lot longer to get their job started and get production moving than it does anybody else. They're usually the first ones to leave their work area to go to the break room. They usually disappear or come up missing or something because they got to go to the bathroom when things get a little hard. They're the first ones at the time clock or the gate to leave work. Okay, so you can make a list of everything these people do, and they're kind of always in some kind of disagreement or mischief or some kind of bullshit on the job. They're in some kind of drama. So if you take a day or two and really pick one of these guys out and make a list of everything they do that makes them be at the bottom of the totem pole, and you take it and you invert it on every aspect, everything that they do, write it down and figure out how to be right the opposite of what they are. If they're showing up late for work, okay, well, I'm going to be 30 minutes early for work every day. If they're the last ones to get started to work when it's time to go to work, if they're slow getting started, I'm going to be the absolute first person to get my work started. When things get tough, I'm always the first one to jump in, and I'm always available to do the hard stuff. anytime there's an argument, some kind of drama, some kind of conflict, I never get myself into that. I stay out. I pay attention to my own business, and if it doesn't directly affect me and my business, I don't get involved. So think about that. If you can pick out the worst employee and invert what they do, you can, and start acting the opposite. Well, by default, you become the best employee. So guys, that was a little short concept today. I've used it in my own career, and it works very well. You've got to put a little thought into it, but it will absolutely make a huge difference in climbing the ladder of success. So if you think this is valuable, send it to somebody that needs to hear it, somebody that'll get more value out of it. And give me a like, give me a subscribe, get in the comments, tell me what you think about this idea, because it's a little people don't talk about this. It's a little strange way to look at stuff, but it absolutely works. So thanks for listening, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow.